And we are live. Hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, happy time zones wherever you might be. I'm Emma and welcome back to the House of Hubris here on twitch.tv/Saracent. Welcome back to, as it says there, the port of FreeSpace. Specifically, this is FreeSpace Silent Threat Reborn, the fan-sourced remodel of the expansion based on the engine of the sequel that they used in the port of the original. Obvious. Yeah, sorry we're running a little bit later than planned. For reasons I can neither confirm nor deny had anything to do with me running a cult. But should we get back into it? If you were here last time, we sorted out the Shivans. In theory, they'll totally never come back. And now our main problem is that the R&D division of the GTI have decided to launch a coup. So, that's fun. We spent 2.5 hours trying to get through one mission, and that was not fun. And now we may have more of the same, because we've got to capture the Repulse, which is the R&D flagship, and it's going to be a whole thing. We've already died on here a few times. And I can't remember what loadout would be good. Not disruptor missiles, because we learned that last time that those don't work. This loading screen always lasts so long on the first pip, and then just long enough for me to wonder if the game's crashed. Really hope the game hasn't crashed. You're killing me here. No? Has the game crashed? Hey! Oh. Game, why do you do these things to me? To me,
the
personally.
Research and Development branch of...
So, what were we doing? Why does my UI look like this? This has changed. Are these the low poly models? Has something gone wrong? These look like the low poly models. Excellent start. Have I configured this wrong because I changed the thing for some reason? Silent Threat Reborn. Oh, it's showing none of the features. Cool. Let's restart that launcher. Sounds right, Reborn. Hey, now we have all the things. All features on, including that one, which isn't included in the all features on for some reason. Run. Excellent start for a stream. Just Tech Gremlins getting in there early. Always nice of them to get in before we even started actually playing the damn game. These still aren't the right models. Oh my god. Thrill as you watch me configure a mod in real time. Yes, all of those things are enabled. Don't need that. Don't need that. .3D models, 3D warp. Okay. Take 3. Load the game again. Hope everybody's having an alright Sunday. Mine is... I mean, to be fair, the day as a whole has had about this much difficulty getting off the ground. Hey, there we go. There's the 3D models we know and love and, well, know. Yeah, so we had 2 banks of stilettos and 1 of interceptors. I say that, our interceptor's going to be that much help because a lot of the fighters we're running against have stealth capabilities. And I can't take max 50s. So just another bank of stilettos? Just to get subsystems down quicker? I guess? Let's try it.
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
Admiral Glaive, you and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
The engines...
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain.
God, I'd forgotten his weird voice
expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
You're hardly in a
We
position
have
to be
more
making
backup in transit,
demands.
Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down
It's not
now.
Sunday, but so far lovely. Did I say Sunday?
Captain, be reasonable.
I think that says a lot.
The fleet has been wiped out, and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting
Lost
against
all
us is
contact with
futile.
Earth. Such a weird
Surrender
line
or be
read.
destroyed. This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy
Although,
the
I mean,
Allied warships.
how much of that is just because I think this was... I think this is new
The
voice
Lokis are
acting.
breaking off to engage the cruisers.
For
Now's your chance,
the,
Alpha. Disable the repulse before they notice you.
Fan version. So they're probably amateur voluntary voice actors. And I realise as I say that, like that I sound like a massive snob, but, you know. I hear tell on voice acting I do actually vaguely know what I'm talking about.
First cruiser is down.
Tech Gremlins found my brain, please. Tech Gremlins live in my brain. I am the Gremlin, and by now I think we all know it.
Amount of missiles. Calling in.
Second cruiser is down.
I'm not convinced we need
The repulse
this
has
whole
entered your
operation.
presence. Pilots, you have 60 seconds to disable its engines.
Like,
before
we
it
seem
can
to be
jump out.
doing
Move it.
fine.
All 3 enemy cruisers are down.
Jumping out now. Good luck, pilot.
Good work, Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon.
Alpha, disarm my
Affirmative,
target.
sir. Disarming your target.
Just fly around until something starts shooting us, then shoot it. Wait, was that a Loki?
New hostiles in the area.
Probably pick up some speed if I'm going to be dogfighting. Only problem is I can't bloody target them.
Can any one of you flyboys give me some cover?
Really not. I'm being shot at. I'm trying to dogfight in as use, which, like, it's more maneuverable than your average. What? What are you meant to do? I deeply don't understand what we're even meant to do in that situation. Maybe if I switch to something with a bit heavier armor. Like, can we use an Ursa? I will take the biggest. Okay, let's go with a Medusa then. But that means we can only have one weapon bank, which means it'll have to be a disruptor. You can't carry disruptors on this. Okay, so do I just rely on stilettos? No, that is not what I tried to pick up. 25 stilettos. But then if I do get into a dogfight situation, I don't have a... Oh no, wait, no, I changed to just Prometheus. Yeah, so just stilettos. I guess. Let's see what happens.
Alpha, maintain your present
What's the
position.
worst that
Do
could
not
happen?
engage until ordered.
The answer is instant death, which is the
Admiral
same that's
Glaive,
been happening
You
otherwise.
and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels or be destroyed.
There are some interesting
You
line
are
reads
hardly in a
this.
position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against...
Just you wait, it'll turn out that this voice acting is straight out of the original.
We have more backup in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself
At which
trouble
point I
by
just blame the
powering down
90s.
now.
Captain.
Frankly, you can use that strategy in
The fleet has
basically
been
all
wiped out, and we've
situations.
lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against us is...
Why did you eat my lunch? Oh, it was the 90s.
Surrender
When?
or be destroyed.
In the 90s.
This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruisers. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the repulse before they notice you.
Let's see how well that goes, shall we? Next time I'm going to try, like, I just realised, why are we even in bombers? It's not like we're carrying heavy ordnance or anything. I wonder if Herc can carry stilettos.
First cruiser is down.
That's probably the sound of those surf fighters that murder me jumping in. and wait for them to walk.
Second cruiser is down.
Still got a bunch more damage to do.
All 3 enemy cruisers are down. The repulse has detected your presence. Pilots, you have 60 seconds to disable its engines before it can jump out.
And now I'm out of
Coming
missiles.
out now. Good luck, pilots.
And then
Good work,
second.
Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon wings.
Roger, sir. On our way. Rearming complete, sir.
Cool, Alpha 3's dead. Maybe we should take out the weapons subsystem. Maybe that will help.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Maybe that will stop the turrets wrecking us quite so much. Well, they don't seem to be wrecking me particularly. Oh wait, it's already dead. Insert the meme. Where is this indicator directing me to? There's nothing here. Oh, there is where you were trying to point. Okay, that was not remotely clear. Staring down that turret. Wow, Stilato's absolutely wrecked then. Hello. Can I interest you in gun? Oh no, they have given up gun. Which is a shame, because they were gun. And when gun gives up gun, gun is tired of gun. As Samuel Johnson wrote. You know when you see your mouth saying words and you're powerless to stop it? Well, that's my life. Yeah, wow. Stilato's just ripped through them. Okay, now let's go to this side, which seems to be the dangerous side, because this is where I die. Yeah. Maybe being directed to... Oh,
Lots of
hello.
missiles. Calling in a support ship.
can't just shoot through the entire ship. That's not how anything works. Oh, here come the stealth fighters. I was wondering where the hell they got to. That's one of theirs. Jesus Christ, who's even shooting me at this point? What? It's just like, you're allowed to do well for an indeterminate amount of time and then we kill you. As ever, I don't get what I'm doing wrong.
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage until ordered.
I'm increasingly feeling that what I'm doing wrong is
Admiral Glaive,
streaming this.
You and your fleet have been charged with the crime of high treason against the Galactic Terran Alliance. Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have
No,
more
Admiral
backup
Glaive.
in
We
transit,
expect
Admiral.
to die.
You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against us is futile.
Surrender or be destroyed. This is your final warning.
Admiral Glaive's
I
spokesman
don't
over
have time
here.
for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
That's our cue.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruisers. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the repulsor.
Also, when
before
it
they
says
notice.
engage and destroy the Allied warships, like, it sounds like he's saying allied with them. You'd think that you'd think it'd say Alliance or GTA, but no.
First cruiser is down.
Again, my wingmen remain convinced that they can just shoot through an entire capital ship. Just unload with stilettos, really, until they die.
Second cruiser is down. The repulsor detected your presence. Pilots, you have 60 seconds to disable its engines before it can jump out. Move it!
Roger. Labeling your target.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Out of missiles, and they appear to have not worked terribly well. There we
Good
go,
work,
thank
Alpha.
you.
Now deploying Delta and Epsilon wing. All 3 enemy cruisers are down.
Jumping out now. Good luck, pilot.
Okay, but why are you jumping out? Could you not, like, help with the fighter wings?
Rearming sequence aborted.
Oh, okay, that's on me.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Oh, right. Celestials don't aspect log, but they do automatically seek to whatever subsystem you've got targeted.
Heads up. We've got visitors.
Right. Okay, I know how this game works.
Rearming complete, sir.
But am I good to go? You didn't say whether I was good to go. You have to say I'm good to go, that's the rules. Or I'll go and fly into a wall. Shockers, this gun my face is in continues to shoot me in the face. That was on. There you go. There's your consolation prize. How do these Lokis hit so hard? I thought they had a tiny payload. I was lied to. Everyone, cover me, please. I'm...
Alpha, maintain your present position. Do not engage in...
If they give me the option to skip it, I'm gonna skip it, and hopefully we can just catch up with whatever story happened during it.
Charged with the crime of high treason
the next briefing,
against the Galactic Terran Alliance.
This isn't fun.
Surrender your vessels, or be destroyed.
Calming breaths.
You're hardly in a position to be making demands, Captain. Do you really expect us to back down against a mere 2 cruisers?
We have more backup in transit, Admiral. You can save yourself the trouble by powering down now.
Captain, be reasonable. The fleet has been wiped out, and we've lost all contact with Earth. Fighting against us is futile.
That's
Surrender
the weirdest
or be destroyed.
delivery.
This is your final warning.
I don't have time for this. All fighters, engage and destroy the Allied warships.
The Lokis are breaking off to engage the cruisers. Now's your chance, Alpha. Disable the repulse before they notice you.
See, the cruisers are providing a great distraction for the Lokis. Could they not stick around and continue to do that? Can we not, you know, focus on one objective and put all our resources towards that, maybe? Like, come on, guys, what have you got to jump out for that's so important?
First cruiser is down.
Plus, you do appear to be having no trouble at all without us.
Pilots, you have...
Is that because I'm shooting a lot of missiles into
before
it?
you jump out. Move it! Second cruiser is down.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Good work, Alpha. Now deploying Delta and Epsilon. All 3 enemy cruisers are down.
Jumping out now. Good luck, pilot.
This is a sturdy turret, she says, as it immediately explodes. Okay, all fighters, cover me. Because if any of you
Rearming
die,
complete, sir.
we don't care. If I die, mission is over.
Heads up, we have company.
Cool, then do your job that I just informed you of. It's not like we're particularly pressed for time with this part. The repulsor is literally not going anywhere. We made sure of that. Jesus Christ, how am I already on this low health? I deliberately picked a ship that had more armor. I said, everybody, cover
Roger
me!
that, sir.
You need to be dead. I can't target you, but let's see what we can do anyway. No, that was one of ours.
Can anyone of you...
No, I'm afraid in this role you are to be the flyboy, and I need to cover. Okay, that was foolhardy, but it worked, whatever. Oh, it's because I've told it to maintain max speed so the Lokis can't get such a bead on me. I remember the things I do and why I do them, honest. I can take these out with like one pair of stilettos, so it should help if I can just keep moving, do bombing runs. Where the hell is this next turret? On the side of the ship, got it. Thought I was at stilettos, now I've still got another back. Sweet. Right, where the hell is the turret? That's a corner. I'm crashing into, frankly, too many things.
I'll take you serious.
Need to stop driving into everything. On top of there.
The repulse has been disarmed. Excellent work. Our transport will be jumping in momentarily. Keep the area secure from hostile fighters.
I'd love to, but that would require me to be able to see where the hostile fighters were. And, like, have skill. But hey, we got all of the turrets. There's only, you know, a billion of them.
Initiating docking approach to the repulse. Taking damage. Request cover.
Working on it. Now he's flying into things, idiot.
Alpha 1, you've lost all your wingmen. Call in Zeta Wing if you require assistance.
Again, was not aware that was an possibility until you just brought it up there.
A rebel transport with escort has jumped in. They're attacking Lambda 1. Lambda 1 is down.
Affirmative.
Pilots, do not let that transport dock with the repulse. Pilots, we're deploying a second transport. Clear out those enemy fighters as quickly as possible.
I would love to.
Yes, sir.
Everyone cover me. Because I would like to not die, and you would like me to not die, so that we don't have to do this mission again. Because they're faster than us, they're more maneuverable. Well, than me. More maneuverable than me. More heavily armed than me. But I still killed one. Get wrecked. It's letting us target those, but... Alright, that's just the new wing of Hercs. Are there still Lokis? I think there are still Lokis. There are still Lokis. There's a Loki. You just flew through that, which was impressive for nothing else. There's another Loki over this way. Just watching my radar ghosts. Radar ghost seems to be dead. Okay, we should, like, take out this new wing.
Hostiles in the area.
This is why I had some dogfighting missiles before. I remember now. Oh, that's more ghosts, which means more Lokis. I'm dead. We need to destroy this transport. Cargo of technicians, that's probably bad. returns to being not dying.
This is Lambda 2, initiating docking approach now.
Okay, that's another one down. Flying blind, or rather not blind, on visuals. Arguably the opposite of blind.
We've secured stock point, command. Now boarding the Repulse.
Thank Christ for that. Yes, Jupiter, sleep is good, and probably a thing I should do more often rather than playing
Squad 1 reporting. Auxiliary systems override.
Cult of the Land till 2:30 in the morning.
Been locked down. We're now en route to the flight deck.
Sorry, manifesting it has not worked out for you.
GTC Lone Wolf now on station. Assuming defensive position.
Is that one of ours or one of theirs? Because you say GTC Lone Wolf, and I just assume they have a few dozen Confederate flags around the place. No. Don't want that one, the thing they're shooting at. Nailed it, and then flew through the explosion like a badass.
Command, we have taken control of the hangar bay. Awaiting further orders.
Okay, next order, take control of the rest
Now
of the ship.
deploying Sigma and Tau wings.
Are we good? Did that work? Sigma and Tau or what? More transports? Okay. So it's feeling like, once again, I've done the same things and had a completely different result. Is this game gaslighting me? Staying at speed just so A, I've got something to do, and B, if another wing of Lokis turn up, they don't just instantly mow me down.
Good work, pilots. Our Marines can take it from here. Return to base.
Oh my god!
For having attained an outstanding number of confirmed kills, you are hereby awarded Ace. Excellent work, pilots. Our forces executed a clean sweep of the battle area. Despite heavy resistance, we managed to capture the Repulse and destroy its cruiser escort. the Vasudans report that all ships attempting to escape the system were neutralized by the blockades.
By neutralized, we mean exposed to the uncaring vacuum
we were
of space.
unable to capture Admiral Glaive himself. While you were distracted by Transport Omega,
AKA
a single
doing my job.
Hermes escape pod left the Repulse's hangar and jumped to an unknown location. Attempts to track the pod have so far proven unsuccessful. However, intelligence believes the interrogation of the Repulse's crew will provide us with sufficient information to plan our next move. At present, we have determined that the Repulse was not rendezvousing at a rallying point as we had initially assumed, but rather guarding a shipyard in the process of being evacuated. Freighters had been moving supplies out of the area for several days, and the dry dock was being rigged to self-destruct. The dry dock itself is something of an enigma. Although it is constructed of standard Polaris modules, no designs exist for a configuration of this size and scope. Scans indicate that the dry dock was recently occupied by a large vessel, but all maintenance and repair records have been erased. Quite what this means at this point is unknown, but Command has urged us to continue our investigation with caution.
Because, I mean, if that mission was anything to go by, Christ knows what the rest of them will be. But hey, we're an ace. And they have no recommendations for us. Despite the fact that the plot mandates Admiral Glaive getting away, you'd think Military Command will be like, recommendation, don't let them get away. But we did it. And as ever, the trick to get to completing the mission is to act really counterintuitively. Because nothing ever accounts for the fact that you are the protagonist. And while it would be nice for you to just take part in your squadron like a regular pilot, them dying doesn't end the mission.
Allied Vasudan forces at the Beta Aquila jump node blockade have called for reinforcements.
Beta Aquila jump
PVD
node
Hope
blockade.
has taken heavy damage, and the defense force is in tatters.
Voice acting in this is weird, is my point.
The transmission barely got through, and it looks like pandemonium out there. Sort out the mess, find out what happened, and hold the line. Further orders will be issued on time.
No? And that's why they threw me out of the military, was for bursting into Toto during briefings. Can't change my ship or my loadout. Great, what am I going to be saddled with? I'm in a Ulysses. I have a Prometheus and a Leech cannon.
Look at all that debris.
And a bank of interceptors.
I haven't seen wreckage like that since Tomball was destroyed.
Student forces, backup has arrived. What are your orders?
Someone set up us the bomb.
Excuse me, Jesus Christ. That... Please tell me that wasn't in the original. That has to be just the fans were working on the remake and were like, hey, we can fit in a meme. Oh my Christ. Jesus. I was just about to be like, oh hey, it's the GDCV there. That's a figure from Norse mythology that doesn't get a lot of recognition.
It will devour us all.
But no, instead I had to get distracted by somebody doing a bloody Zero Wing meme. And everybody else is stealthed, great.
Okay.
Or...
Command, is my translator broken, or have these guys gone nuts?
Or apparently I want to
We're
shoot down this
just puzzled over
debris.
here, pilots. Deploying repair crafts now. Alpha 1 and Beta 1, scan the wreckage for survivors.
ISIS repair wing on station, attempting to repair the Hope. Enemy presence detected.
Is this one we're meant to be scanning? No? No. Okay. It's these other ones. Why are we scanning this for survivors? The turrets are still active. Clearly somebody's doing something.
Picking up survivors, alright.
Yeah!
Strange readings here.
I could pick up survivors with my eyes, because somebody's shooting the damn guns. despite my misgivings with a lot of the mission design and stuff, I was prepared to give this a lot of leeway because...
We're picking up Sheevan weapon signatures from the debris.
Oh hey, Sheevan. We've seen them coming back.
Super lasers shoot.
That's impossible, Silence. The Sheevans have been vanquished.
Enemy presence detected.
I don't know, Command, but I got a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look like any laser or warhead damage I've ever seen.
Big guns. Boom, boom, boom.
This warrants further investigation.
I don't...
Preparing to redeploy the GPS
choices made all up
we will
and down.
conduct a deeper scan of the area and analyze the data. Enemy wing justified.
Don't know what these cruisers... They're not cruisers, they're freighters are about, but let's destroy them.
This is Medic 3. All survivors have been rescued. They require prompt medical attention. Medic 1 has recovered survivors.
Yeah.
Departing now.
Well, that did far too much damage.
Enemy wing just arrived. You've got a bogey on your tail.
Those maneuvers evasive enough for you?
The Shadoof is falling apart on us. We are pulling out. Weapons control has been restored, but the Hope will need more than a field repair. ISIS repair suit with insufficient drive online.
If they're gonna say we failed because one freighter got through, then I don't know what to tell them.
Hull taking serious damage.
Acknowledged. Stand by to read.
A wing of Medusa bombers is targeting the Hope. Intercept them.
What about these Hughes bombers that are leaving?
The Medusas appear to be carrying a new type of anti-cruiser bomb. Capabilities have yet to be determined. Make these warheads your priority. All survivors have jumped out safely.
And yet destroying these bombers does not appear to actually be on our objectives list. Which is a choice. Get bombed. Get bombed.
Rearming procedure complete.
They weren't wrong about this being pandemonium. This mission is a lot. Meanwhile, while we've been protecting the Hope, they've probably got a whole bunch of freighters through.
Lost the Hope.
that's going to be a fail. We all know it. So, we're going to try that again. But first, I need to take a quick break, do ads and all of that. So, you know, leave the ads running if you don't mind, and go get some water, take your meds if you need to, stand up, stretch, all of the good things. And we will be back in 3 minutes. See you in a few. And we're back. Hello, everyone. Restart the mission.
Look at all that debris. I haven't seen wreckage like that since Tomball was destroyed.
Student forces, backup has arrived. What are your orders?
Someone set up the bomb.
I cannot believe they put that in.
Say again, Hope? I don't understand.
The monster will devour us all. We are lost. All lost.
Okay.
There's part of me that kind of wants to rework the Zero Wing All Your Base monologue to the tune of All-Star.
Over here, pilot.
See,
Deploying repair crafts now. Alpha 1 and Beta 1, scan the wreckage for survivors.
ISIS repair wing on station, attempting to repair the Hope.
New hostiles in the area.
New hostiles in the area, but good luck telling what area. Nope, 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 bad. Wrong button. Now we have survivors.
Enemy wing is picking up survivors, all right. But I'm getting some strange readings here.
They always just say some strange readings. No more information on, like, what kind of readings or what they might mean. Just strange.
This is Medic Wing. We are en route to recover the survivors.
Also, like, most of the student stuff's named after, like, figures from Egyptian myth. And then some of them are just random Egyptian words. Senet was a board game. Shaduf is a water
Super
myth.
lasers shoot.
I'm talking over the dialogue, but that's because it's bad.
That's impossible, pilot. She must have been mangled.
New bandits in the area.
I don't know, Commander. I got a bad feeling about this. This doesn't look like any laser or warhead damage I've ever seen.
Big guns. Boom, boom, boom.
This warrants further investigation. We're preparing to redeploy the GTSC Hinton to your board. We will conduct a deeper scan of the area and analyze the data.
What? What do you mean failed to oversee rescue of survivors?
This is Medic 3. All survivors have been rescued. They require prompt medical attention. Medic 1, recovered survivors, departing now.
New bandits in the area.
Weapons control has been restored, but the Hope will need more than a field repair. ISIS Repair 2 will attempt to bring the jump drive online.
Okay, both of those wings are down. I should call for more
Support ship
bomb.
being deployed.
stop so I can get some missiles. Charlie's down.
A wing of Medusa bombers is targeting the Hope. Intercept them.
Down.
The Medusas appear to be carrying a new type of anti-cruiser bomb. Its capabilities
Down.
make these warheads your priority.
Rearming complete, sir.
Enemy presence detected.
Yeah. I don't know what they're tsunamiing, but it's not the Hope, so I currently don't care. Unless it is. I'm confused. I'm very confused. Oh no, there's the Hope. Okay, they're all down. Are we good? We killed everyone. Again, don't feel like I did anything different, but wait a minute, where have all my other windows gone? Sorry, slight technical fault. When I accidentally pressed the Windows button instead of anything else, it turned all my displays off, which means I was no longer getting my stream or anything. So I couldn't see chat. Oh, we have more Medusas. And by the looks of it, they've got some Lokis. Oh yeah, there's that wing. And there's another transport wing. Yeah, there's me intercepting. Didn't intercept that one. But yeah, maintaining this blockade apparently also our primary directive, despite it not being on our directive list.
There's the Hope system. Heading now coordinates. Subspace drives will engage in 45 seconds.
Thank you. Ah. Yay! We did the thing, We failed to oversee the rescue of survivors, but whatever. Flew into some wreckage, but whatever. Are we good? Can we leave? Can we leave? Can we leave? Something else is jumping in.
GTD Intrepid taking command of the blockade.
Okay.
Alpha and Beta, you are relieved. Thanks for holding down the port, pilot.
Return to base.
GTSC Hinton on station.
Excellent work, pilot. Despite fierce resistance, you were able to protect the Hope long enough for us to recover it to a secure location. It will be a long time before the destroyer is ready for service again, but your efforts saved thousands of lives and a significant portion of our war material. We have no conclusive data regarding the Circer warhead deployed in this engagement. It seems to be between 25 and 50% more powerful than the tsunami. Your efforts prevented R&D from using this weapon to its fullest capability.
I am nothing if not
You also neutralized every enemy vessel attempting to run the blockade. Most impressive.
Thank you.
This will significantly impede rebel operations in Beta Aquila. Many of the survivors on board the Aten cruisers were killed before they could be safely recovered.
Worked on it.
Their loss will be keenly felt. The scans from
you
the
tell me
GTSC
secondary objective, I hear secondary
alarming.
objective.
It appears that the damage done to the blockade was inflicted by Shivan flux cannon weaponry,
Shivan?
similar to that observed
like
on
a
Lucifer's
female van?
Destroyer. Our scientists are poring over the data, and the Repulse crew is being interrogated on the matter. Further information on the proceedings has been classified, so I assume we'll be informed on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah, did the thing.
With the material and information obtained from the capture of the Repulse, our counterintelligence agents have finally determined the origin and extent of the rebellion.
That's good.
The discovery is deeply troubling.
That's bad.
Rogue activity within the GTI is not confined to the research and development branch, but involves officers in the highest echelon of the Intelligence Directorate.
Alexa, prepare my
Effective
shock
immediately,
face.
the GTA has terminated all support of GTI operations and declared an open state of war against the organization. All forces loyal to the GTA, including the Soyokaze and the remnants of the Intelligence and Special Ops fleets, have been reintegrated into the main GTA battle group.
All forces... How do you know they were all loyal to the GTA?
Because of the technology and sensitive information within its grasp, the GTI poses a significant threat to the stability and security of the GTA, the PvE, and all allied worlds.
Such acronyms.
GTI's assets include, in addition to the ship and weapon prototypes developed by R&D, the top military scientists and strategic planners in the GTA. They are not to be underestimated. Against the GTI, our most effective weapon will be the numerical superiority of the combined GTA and
Which is
PvE
all well and good,
fleets.
until you
Our
remember that
actions must
there's
be
one
swift
particular
and
person
decisive.
where killing them ends the game.
Our tactical situation will be greatly improved by the latest discovery from the Soyokaze's personnel. Analysis of the GTF Loki has enabled our engineers to identify a design flaw in the Loki structural composition. This flaw renders the Loki's stealth technology effectively useless, as a simple reconfiguration of sensor parameters allows the Loki to be targeted by any of our ships. All sensor systems in the GTA and PvE fleets have been upgraded with this new information.
Brilliant.
Command has disclosed the location of the GTI's base of operations, the Jotunheim installation in the Beta Aquila system.
Jotunheim.
The existence and location of this installation were, until now, classified at the highest level. Our analysts believe that the majority of the rebel leadership and infrastructure are concentrated at this base. If we are to have any chance of stopping the GTI, Jotunheim must be destroyed. The GTA will launch an immediate, all-out offensive to take out the installation and its surrounding defenses. Report to your wing stations for your specific briefings.
So, I get the existence of it was classified to the highest levels, but did none of the people at the highest level think, maybe the massive intelligence base with the dramatic Norse mythology name is where all of these rebels with Norse mythology names are coming from?
The Soyokaze has been ordered to destroy the Jotunheim, GTI's base of operations in Beta Aquila. GTI conducts their most secret operations, including xenobiological research and engineering, at this facility. We believe the GTI has been studying Shivan technology and physiology here since first contact.
So it was since before first contact, last time you said. Come on, guys.
This operation will be performed in conjunction with the GTD Intrepid and the PVD Vanguard. While the Terran and Vasudan fleets engage enemy targets throughout Beta Aquila, our pilots will conduct a strike against Jotunheim itself. A massive, coordinated assault on several fronts should overwhelm the GTI forces in this system and significantly improve our odds against the installation.
Them being dead will make it harder for them to fight.
Our assault on Jotunheim will proceed in 2 phases. In the first phase, Alpha and Beta will engage and destroy the installation's fighter complement. command estimates that the Jotunheim will be able to deploy at least 4 full wings, so their defensive screen must be neutralized before our bombers arrive. In the second phase,
Seriously,
Zeta
the
and
voice acting in
Omicron
this
will jump in and
were
attack
made.
the installation's cruiser fortifications. Once the cruisers are down, they will target and destroy the Jotunheim. Alpha and Beta will remain on station to provide cover.
And because Alpha 1 is the protagonist.
Because of the shortage of bombers on board the Soyokaze, Zeta and Omicron wings will be supplied by the Intrepid and the Vanguard respectively. These pilots are veterans of the Great War with the Shivans and the 14-year war between our species, and have already seen action against the GTI on several fronts.
And we're telling you all of
They are
this
more
so
than
that
qualified
when
to
they're
assist you
wiped
on this
out, it's
mission.
more dramatic. Just calling it now.
If you need additional fighter support during any part of the mission, Gamma Wing will be available as reinforcement. Command will also deploy Delta and Epsilon at their discretion if the need arises. We have only a limited tactical profile of the installation, so be prepared to engage exotic prototypes with unknown capabilities. You are authorized to destroy any GTI vessel that interferes with your mission objectives. However, your primary objective is to eliminate the Jotunheim.
You're allowed to destroy
All
anyone that
other
gets in the way of your
targets are
objectives, which are
secondary.
destroying the GTI.
Good luck, pilots.
Okay, so they put us in Herx, which if we're doing fighter intercept makes sense. Hornets or interceptors? Oh, we could take clusters. Cluster bombs are fun. I only get 4 of them, but they're fun. So go Prometheus Shield Breaker, that's less ruinous on the battery than the Banshee. Let's try this.
Installation Jotunheim, you're ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Alright then. Hello Loki that I can actually target. That's gonna be a surprise. Nobody's concerned that they've got another one of these big dry docks here.
New bandits in the area.
Nippy little things, those Lokis. Can people maybe stop flying directly into me? Okay, those 2 wings are down.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Dead by the time the missiles get there, but you know. Missile catch, it's traditional. One's down. What else you got? Oh no, I feel like I might be about to find out what else they got. I'm just gonna go back here out of range. It's gonna be great.
New hostiles in the area.
Because we are just here for the fighters. Now that we've taken out the stealth systems, Lokis are joining the Valkyries in the paper-mache bracket.
Good work, pilots. The fighter cover is down. Deploying bombers now.
Zeta and Omicron, wings reporting. Targeting the cruisers.
I'm putting some distance between me and them.
Command, you're making a terrible mistake. We have the technology, the resources, and the skill needed to get the Terran race back on firm footing. You can't afford to throw away your best hope for the future. Between the war with the Masudans and the war with the Shivas, the GTA is on its last leg. The best intelligence forecasts only give the GTA 2 years before it disintegrates. The only organization capable of restoring order is the GTI. You need our help.
What's these freighters? They're worrying me slightly. Oh, but it wants us to take down the cruisers, so I guess we'll do that. I'm helping. The Randgrave and the Rathgrave. These feel like they should be bits of Norse mythology that I know, but
Target the installation and fire at will. Watch for enemy reinforcements.
Come on, listen. We have the prototype. It's ready to deploy. You can end the Masudan war within a matter of weeks, months at the most. The victory is assured.
Did end the war. Did they miss the bit where we weren't at war anymore?
Times have changed, Jotunheim. We're no longer at war with the students. We're allies, not enemies.
We're allies in name only. You know this ceasefire is only going to last until one race recovers enough to strike the final blow against the other.
Well, it is if you have an attitude like that.
Destroyed, let's make damn sure we're the ones alive at the end. Terran pilots, surely you can see what's going on here. Think of your friends, your loved ones, who fought and died for 14 years to support the Terran. Now the commanders want to throw away everything they stood for.
This is all feeling very familiar, I'll be real.
Focus on your mission objective.
I don't know, Commander. They didn't mention the briefing. Surely.
Complete your mission objectives, pilots. That's an order.
What about the orders of the past 14 years, huh? What about everything we fought for? My fiancé was on the Eisenhower, damn you!
Terran paranoia. How typical. Be glad that our governments have risen above such sentiments, blind one. I would not pardon you so freely.
New hostiles.
Go look at your own treacherous parliament, you sand-eating sod. And then tell
wow.
us I'm paranoid. What are our orders, Jotunheim?
Cool, let's just go straight into the slurs.
Remain at your post. Zeta! Pilots, we can't afford to lose momentum now. Attempting to to redirect additional forces to your position. Stand by.
Heads up. Down stable.
Check your 6, pilot.
Yeah, I know.
Check your 6, pilot.
I only have so many 6s. What? What? This just in. The iteration time on this is too long.
Installation Jotunheim.
Love having to spend 15 minutes to get to the point where I died and die again.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
New bandits in the area.
Heads up. We have company.
I know. We're here to destroy the company. Call us the MP investors, because we're here to destroy the company.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Sorry, I'm a bit busy with all the enemy wing I'm killing. Or helping to kill. I've not got any confirmed kills yet. But I'm definitely leading on assists. Okay, I may not be leading. But I'm certainly here.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
I get the feeling everybody's doing their job much better than me. Hey! Got a kill. Well, the sentry gun doesn't count. Those don't move.
Good work, pilots. The fighter cover is down. Deploying bombers now. Delta wing has arrived. Awaiting orders.
I'm gonna call in our
Lieutenant
reinforcement
Omicron, wings
ring as
reporting.
well.
Targeting the cruisers.
So we can get some backup later on.
Command, you're
Oh wow, the
making
rest
a
of our
terrible
crew is dead,
mistake.
so yeah.
We have the
Getting down
technology,
around was
the
definitely the right
resources,
idea.
and the skill needed to get the Terran race back on firm footing. You can't afford to throw away your best hope for the future. Between the war with the Rasudans and the war with the Shivans, the GTA is on its last leg. The best intelligence forecasts only give the GTA 2 years before it
Why can't I
disintegrates.
find either of the cruisers
The
we're
only
meant to be killing?
organization capable of restoring order is the GTI. You need our help.
Oh, I think I just went straight past one. Ugh. We're angry. down. Those cargo ships are getting away, but I don't think there's much I can have done about that on my own. Stop flying into my bullets. Like, flying into me is rude. Flying into my bullets is stupid.
Defenses have been destroyed. Target the installation and fire at will. Watch for enemy reinforcements.
Come on, listen. We have the prototype. It's ready to deploy. You can end the battle of
Let's see if I can take out some turrets while I'm at it.
The victory is assured. Can't simply ignore that.
Heads up. He's got this.
It's not my fault. Times have changed, Jotunheim. We're no longer at war with them. We're allies, not enemies.
We're allies in the name. No, God, the last until one race is coming enough to strike the final blow against the other. If one of our species has to be destroyed, let's make damn sure we're the ones alive at the end. Terran pilots, surely you can see what's going on here. Think of your friends, your loved ones, who fought and died for 14 years to support the Terran cause. Now your commanders want to throw away everything they stood for.
Pilots, you will ignore the Jotunheim's transmissions and focus on your mission objective.
I didn't know I didn't mention it in the briefing. Surely.
Complete your
Any of
mission objectives, pilots. That's an order.
What about the orders of the past 14 years? Huh? What about everything we fought for? Beyond things on the island of our camp. Paranoia. How typical. Be glad that our government is above such sentiments, blind one. I would not pardon you so freely. Go look at your own treacherous parliament, you sand-eating sod. And then tell us we're not paranoid. What are our orders, Jotunheim?
Zeta Wing, remain at your post. Zeta!
Enemy wing just arrived.
Pilots, we can't afford to lose momentum now. Attempting to redirect additional forces to your position. Stand by.
I actually have one of the wings on
Taking
it.
damage. Request cover.
I also have some more shields, please. As a treat. That, frankly, I deserve. I'm just gonna hang here for a second while my shields recharge. Christ, who's shit? You just die out of nowhere, frankly too often.
Down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
Love to. Just let everyone else begin their attack first.
Heads up. We've got visitors.
New hostiles in the area.
I'd say what are we doing different this time, but again, half the time it doesn't feel like I've done anything different, and suddenly everything's good and we win.
Heads up, we've got visitors.
I have many faults, but frankly, what we should all remember is that the GTI are terrible at missile catch.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Would love it if I didn't have so many targets to cycle through every time I wanted to target someone.
Watch your back, sir.
Fighter on your tail, sir.
Excellent job, pilot. Gamma wing has arrived. We are awaiting orders.
Roger that, sir.
Everyone cover me. Because if I die, the world ends.
Delta wing has arrived. Awaiting orders.
Okay, that one pilot at least. Gary 11, many flaws, but at least he knows how to missile catch.
Good work, pilots. The fighter cover is down. Deploying bombers now. Zeta and Omicron wings reporting. Targeting the cruisers.
Command, you're making a terrible mistake. We have the technology, the resources, and the skill needed to get the Terran race back on firm footing. You can't afford to throw away your best hope for the future. Between the war with the Vasudans and the war with the Shivans, the GTA is on its last legs. The best intelligence forecasts only give the GTA 2 years before it disintegrates. The only organization capable of restoring order is the GTI. You need our help.
Want to do any more supervillain monologuing? About why racism is good, actually? How we've always been at war, so that must all be fine.
Excellent work. Jotunheim's defenses have been destroyed. Target the installation and fire at will. Watch for enemy reinforcements.
Wow, that wingman display doesn't look good.
We have the prototype. It's ready to deploy. You can end the Basildon War within a matter of weeks, months at the most. The victory is assured. Can't simply ignore that.
Enemy wing has just arrived. It's not my call. Times have changed, Jotunheim. We're no longer at war with them. We're allies, not enemies.
We're allies in name only. No ceasefire is only going to last until one race recovers enough to strike the final blow against the other. If one of us has to be destroyed, let's make damn sure we're the ones alive at the end.
Roger that, sir.
Terran pilots, surely you can see what's going on here. Think of your friends, your loved ones, who fought and died for 14 years for the purpose of a cause. Now,
Frame rate works.
Throw away everything they do.
Pilots, you will ignore the Jotunheim's transmissions and focus on your mission objectives.
I don't know, Command. Didn't mention it in the briefing. Surely.
Complete your mission objectives, pilot. That's an order.
I really don't see what we could have mentioned in the briefing.
What about the orders of the past 14 years? Huh? What about everything we fought for? My fiancé was on the island. How dare you?
Terran paranoia. How typical. Be glad that our governments have risen above such sentiments, blind one. I would not pardon you so freely.
Go look at your own treacherous parliament, you sand-eating sod. And then tell us we're not paranoid.
3%.
What are our orders, Jotunheim?
Losing Zeta Wing. Remain at your post. Zeta!
Just gonna hang here, hopefully out of range of the Jotunheim's guns while my shield recharges. Again, everybody cover me.
Pilots, we can't afford to lose momentum now. Attempting to redirect additional forces to your position. Stand by.
Fine,
Roger, sir. On our way.
Why not? Come on, this support should get those intercepts back.
Epsilon Wing has arrived, awaiting orders.
Cool, you're gonna betray us. Just asking for a friend.
Heads up, we have company. Support has been destroyed.
Support has been... Come on! Fine, I guess I'll keep moving. Try one of these. Well, you didn't care. I told you to enjoy it. You don't look like you enjoyed that at all.
We've got visitors.
Let me just check something. If we go to... What, where would it be? The tech room. Mission sim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're on mission 15 now. Which means I believe there are 3 more. Oh god. I'm honestly getting to the point where I'm seriously debating whether this is worth it, because this is just miserable. Oh wait, I didn't need to count them, they're literally numbered right there. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We're going to keep trying to crack away at... Crack away? I don't know. We're just going to keep plugging away at this one, see if we can do something. But first, I'm going to take an ad break a little early, just so I can vent and get some more water and generally just scream into the void. Yeah. So, hey, go and do any of those things that you need to do. Get some water, get a snack, scream into the void if you need to, take your meds if you haven't. And I will be back in 5 or 10 minutes for the last part of this, where we will, fingers crossed, get it done. Or fail so much that they tell us we can skip. Either or. I'm feeling no particular loyalty to this. That'll mean I don't skip missions, I'll be real. Okay, right. Gonna go and clear the salt from my system. Love you all. Be back in a few minutes. Alright. Sorry about the long break, but I'm back. Let's do this. Advance warning, if we stop early, it's because I said I'd get rid of all the salt. I've got rid of a significant amount of the salt. There is still salt there, and the salt is likely to increase as this goes on. Yes, we know. Okay, do we want to change our loadout? Anything with... There's nothing with better armor. But the only other medium armor is the Apollo, which is just... it's less good. Okay, cluster bombs I'm really not using, because I like things that lock. Just interceptors then, or... or I could go to Hornets. Yeah, Hornets never seem to be that good. Yeah, I guess the payload wasn't the problem.
You're ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
Yeah, eventually.
Enemy wing just arrived.
In fact, I'm gonna trust them with fighters. Let's see if I can take out the sentry guns, because they regularly ruin my day. And like,
New bandits in
one
the
pair of
area.
missiles tends to take them out pretty handily.
Heads up, we have company.
Why am I just pushing through this kill bar? That was very stupid.
Alpha 1 is down.
Okay, so that was the wrong move.
Installation Jotunheim. You're ordered to power down and surrender.
Negative, Command. We no longer recognize the GTA's authority in this system. If you do not break off your attack, we will open fire.
Very well. Pilots, begin your attack.
New bandits in the area.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Coming, honest. Let's not get too close to all cruisers and that.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Let's focus on the things we're being told to focus on. You died before we could play missile catch. Allow me to prepare this tiny violin for you. For us both, really. It's good to know I'm so needed in this engagement.
Heads up, we have company. Good work, pilots. The fighter cover is down. Deploying
Still have no confirmed kills.
Delta
You love
wing
to see
has
it.
arrived. Awaiting orders.
Zeta and Omicron, wings reporting. Targeting the cruisers.
Command, you're making a terrible mistake. We have the technology, the resources, and the skill needed to get the Terran race back on firm footing. You can't afford to throw away your best hope for the future.
Oh, can't we?
Between the war with the Masudans...
That sounds like Twitter talk.
The GTA is on its last leg. The best intelligence forecast only gives the GTA 2 years before it disintegrates. The only organization capable of restoring order is the GTI. You need our help.
With the GTI, and we're going to secede and completely divest ourselves from your organization, while also basically keeping its name.
Excellent work. Jotunheim's defenses have been destroyed. Target the installation. Fire at will. Watch for enemy reinforcements.
Come on, listen. We have the prototype. It's ready to deploy. You can end the Masudan war within a matter of weeks, months at the most. But victory is assured. You can't simply ignore that.
Heads up. We have company. It's not my call. Times have changed, Jotunheim. We're no longer at war with them. We're allies, not enemies.
We're allies in name only. You know this ceasefire is only going to last until one race recovers enough to strike the final blow against the other. If one of our species has to be destroyed, let's make damn sure we're the ones alive at the end. Terran pilots,
well, we could not, because frankly at this point we don't deserve it.
Think of your friends, your loved ones, who fought and died for 14 years to support the Terran cause. Now your commanders want to throw away everything they stood for.
Pilots, you will ignore the Jotunheim's transmissions and focus on your mission objectives.
I don't know, Commander. They didn't mention any of this in the briefing. Surely...
Complete your mission
I love that. They didn't mention any of this in the briefing. Any of what?
What about the orders of the past 14 years? Huh? What about everything we fought for? My fiancé was on the Eisenhower, damn you.
Terran paranoia. How typical.
My fiancé
Be glad
was
that our
Eisenhower.
government has risen above such sentiments, Blind One. I would not pardon you so freely.
Go look at your own treasures, Parliament, you sand-eating sod. Then tell us we're not paranoid.
This argument does just go to the racial slurs very quickly.
Remain at your post. Stay down. Enemy wing just arrived.
Pilots, we can't afford to lose momentum now. Attempting to redirect additional forces to your position. Stand by.
The missile catching skills are solid but not impressive. No, I have officially been lured in too close. And that one mistake has me down to 38% hull health, one of these words.
Epsilon Wing has arrived.
Cool, are you also about to betray us? So I'd love it if you didn't.
Hull taking serious. Damn it!
I mean, same. My hull has also taken serious damage. My hull wishes to be taken seriously, damn it. Jotunheim's down to 18%. We just need to keep going.
Allied forces, the cavalry has arrived. The Gladiator, Minotaur, Macross and Tatenan stand ready to assist, bringing full turret barrage to bear on the Jotunheim.
Excellent. Because frankly, y'all did not provide us enough support. Speaking of...
Jotunheim Assault Force, this is Soya Kaze. Be advised, our code slicers report a large rebel force en route to your position. Destroy the Jotunheim ASAP.
Look at that wingman display.
Acknowledged, Soya Kaze. The Jotunheim has gone critical. Just give us a few more moments.
Everybody is dead, apart from those of us who are mostly dead. Oh well, that is a large barrage they've got going on there. A barrage, if you will.
New hostiles in the area.
Oh god.
Support ship
I
being
don't
deployed.
have the space for more hostiles.
Sorry, Command. We're going to win this war whether you like it or not. It may take a generation or two, but the Terran race will emerge victorious.
The Jotunheim
A
has
mere
jettisoned escape
40
pods.
years
Do not
of
engage
war.
the pods, pilot. We'll send in a team of transports to capture them.
Do not engage the pods on account of.
That is a war crime.
that sound alert has better voice acting than a lot of this expansion, and that was text-to-speech.
Jotunheim has been destroyed. All units stand clear.
Rearming complete, sir.
Let's get away from it.
Mark, I'm picking up an enormous jump signature here. The readings are off the scale.
Hello?
What the hell is that?
My God. That thing's giving off Shivan electronic signatures. Request status update.
I don't know, but I'm getting away from it.
All units return to base immediately. Do not attempt to engage that ship.
Okay. But I'll take the real victory here, which is the mission being over.
Jotunheim has been destroyed, and with it, most of the GTI's weapon prototypes and technological research. Unfortunately, our attempt to decapitate the GTI leadership failed, as some of the officers aboard the installation were able to escape its destruction and evade capture. Worse, the insurgents have a new superweapon at their disposal. The vessel
Probably not
that
that new.
retrieved the Jotunheim's escape pods is a juggernaut of incredible proportions, capable of annihilating one of our cruisers in a single shot. Firepower of this magnitude has heretofore been seen only on the
Good use of
ST
heretofore.
Lucifer. Reconnaissance wings have already been scrambled to track and identify this new class of ship. Admiral Tess has informed me that our squadron may be called up to attack the Super Destroyer at any time.
Any recommendations? Yes, there's more. Keep playing. What does that mean? What does that mean? What was that, the end of the original expansion?
The GTA and PvE have been plunged into chaos by the appearance of the GTI's latest
I'm so
superweapon.
confused.
The unthinkable has happened. Somehow, Galactic Terran intelligence has managed to acquire a vessel with the size, armor, and firepower to rival the SD Lucifer. Preliminary scans indicate that it is a fusion of Terran and Shivan technologies unlike anything in our arsenal. We now know that this vessel, designated the Hades, is the attacker that crippled
Solid
the PBD
name.
Hope and destroyed the Vasudin blockade at the
And made
Beta
us make a
Aquila
zero
node.
wing meme.
The Hades has since gone on to obliterate several Allied strongholds throughout Beta Aquilae and Vega. Terran and Vasudin forces are scrambling to develop a strategy to counter this new threat. All pilots have been placed on 10-minute alert.
To do something. Blood of the
The
Innocents,
PBI
that's
Aegyptos is
promising.
under attack. Recon has sighted multiple GTI fighter and bomber wings converging on the station. We're
Ooh,
scrambling
that's pretty.
Alpha and Beta wings to reinforce the station's depleted fighter complement. Unfortunately, we have no conclusive intelligence on the strength of GTI forces in the system. If Command determines that the GTI have sufficient firepower to threaten our position, the station may need to be evacuated. Most of our ships are scouring the system in search of the Hades, so you will have minimal logistical support. Hold off the GTI until additional fighters can be deployed to assist you.
Okay, so just fight, and it's a red alert, so we don't have loadout. Great. We're in a Valkyrie. Double great.
It is good to see you, pilots. The rebels are attacking us in force. Please provide cover.
I do really like this installation
We came
design.
as quickly as we could, Aegyptos. What's your status?
We have sustained minor damage. Our fighters have neutralized 3 attack waves, but the rebels are not easily discouraged. We anticipate that more bombers will arrive shortly. Enemy presence detected. A new wave of GTI bombers has arrived. Defend us, pilots.
Prioritize those, got it. words of self-esteem, prioritize bombers. That is how that song goes, right? That noise it keeps occasionally making this.
The rebels have sorted a Leviathan-class cruiser destination Berserker.
I think you find it pronounced Berserker. It's, you know, obvious reference.
Heads up, we've got visitors.
We have destroyed the Berserker. Well done, pilot.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was involved. Honest command. That was me. Speaking of ship names just being random Egyptian words, Egyptos isn't even an Egyptian word, it is
all
in Greek.
non-essential personnel. Launch bays are standing by.
And yet... Oh, my comms are destroyed. That's not good. Does that mean I can't radio for repairs? Or get new directives? I can radio for repairs, but that's literally all I can do. Comms-wise. Where's the support ship? Let's clear some of this distance ourselves. Close. That's the word, not clear. We have a Sudan cruiser coming in. Some of the pods are getting away fine. Our support ship is here. We have comms.
Evacuation group C has cleared the hangar.
Rearming complete, sir.
Are we good to go?
We have docked with the station, transferring evacuees and station records now.
Okay. So that went well. I really need to stop rushing people head on when I'm in Valkyrie. Because I really can't get away with it.
Ship down! Ship down!
I need to stop doing this thing. Is immediately killed by doing this thing. I mean, it's very on brand.
It is good to see, pilots. The rebels are attacking us in force. Please provide cover.
This is a nimble intercept fighter. Use it like that.
What's your status?
We have sustained minor damage. Our fighters have neutralized 3 attack waves, but the rebels are not easily discouraged. We anticipate that more bombers will arrive shortly.
New bandits in the area.
A new wave of GTI bombers has arrived. Defend us, pilots.
cover me. I'm, like, me and the Egyptos are both mission critical, and they're probably much better at defending themselves.
The rebels have sorted a Leviathan-class cruiser, designation Berserker.
I'm not going to sing any more of that because I try and keep this stream relatively family-friendly.
Hull integrity is dropping. We are evacuating all non-essential personnel. Launch bays are standing by.
Said cover me, not cover me in yourself. Like, stop rubbing all over me, it's weird.
Heads up, we've got visitors.
Damage rate escalating. General evacuation now in progress. All personnel are moving to the outer pylons.
It's looking like my assessment that the Egyptos could take care of itself better than me may have been unfounded.
Enemy wing has just arrived. Support ship being deployed.
Engaging enemy.
Focus on that rather than covering me, because I'll be fine. As you were. Because we seem to have really stopped killing the enemy. And the Egyptians will take quite a lot of damage.
We have
Well,
destroyed the
Berserker's
Berserker.
down.
Well done, pilot.
So there's that, I guess.
We are launching transports. Evacuation Group A has left the hangar.
Oh hey, it's all the dialogue that I didn't get to hear last time on account of I'd had my comms blown up. Get back in the fight in a minute, I just need my bombs.
Cover the transports. They're under attack.
What part of need my bombs didn't you get?
Rearming complete, sir. Evacuation Group B has launched.
Not caps lock, that is a different one.
This is the BBC Hathor. We are here to assist in the evacuation effort.
Why did I use those missiles? That feels like a waste. Especially because they missed.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Evacuation Group C has cleared the hangar.
This place is absolutely going down, right?
We have docked with the station and transferring evacuees and station records now.
Secondary objective complete. I don't know what it was, but we did it. Oh, were all the pods out? Excellent.
Transfer of primary materials complete. We are undocking now.
A second Leviathan-class cruiser from the Olden has entered the area.
Well, I don't know what all just happened, but we seem to be alive, so I'll take it. Despite Valkyrie's having about the bullet resistance of a plastic bag.
New hostiles in the area.
Jesus.
Alpha, the Hathor is under attack. Cover that cruiser, or we'll lose the evacuees.
Okay, yeah, but broader scale, the Hathor's on 95%, it's fine. Can you not ram me? Loki, which has all the impact resistance of a Ziploc bag, because it's basically the same, but slightly harder to see.
The Olden has been destroyed.
Enemy presence detected.
You think?
I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship.
Oh, for the love of God, will you just die? There we go.
The Hathor has been destroyed.
Well, okay, that's what I get, I suppose.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
I am out of missiles once again.
Roger, sir. On our way.
Really, why are we all going for the ramming?
Thieves on docking approach. Stand by to transfer evacuees.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the missile.
Evacuation of remaining non-essential personnel now in progress.
Incoming jump signature. The rebel juggernaut is entering the area.
Destroy Hades.
Rearming
How?
complete, sir. Pilots, maintain your defense of the station. We're deploying bombers to attack the Hades.
Yeah, this place is doomed, sorry. Let's get away from it.
This is Theta Wing. We are engaging the rebel juggernaut.
Oh, there it goes.
The Egyptos have been destroyed.
Yeah, that was absolutely a script failure, because nothing we could have done there.
The Hades has left the area.
Well,
all ships return to base. Alpha and Beta, you will be scrambled immediately to assist the counterattack.
The PVI Egyptos has been destroyed. Thousands of innocent Vesudans perished today, and the Vega node is now defenseless against the GTI onslaught. The PVC Thebes was vaporized with all hands on board. The station evacuees that had boarded the Thebes also perished in the Hades' ferocious assault. We are disappointed that you were unable to save the PVC Hathor.
I'm disappointed in a lot of
assault.
things right now, so I'm
in the face of today's events, even a few hundred additional survivors would have boosted morale. Our direct losses to the Hades now include the PVI Egyptos, the PVI Vanguard, and 12
clearly says
cruisers.
PVD. Come on, guys.
All
Can you
our
at least
ships.
read the text?
Let us hope that a weakness in its defense can be found soon. We have reacquired sensor lock on the Juggernaut and are attempting to track it through subspace. Our squadron will be redeployed ASAP to intercept the vessel when it arrives at its destination. Report to the briefing room on the double.
It's the double. Which is funny to me for incredibly niche reasons.
Command has located the Hades near the jump node to Deneb. The Super Destroyer is traveling without escort but remains a formidable adversary on its own.
That's an ugly
We
ship
cannot
design.
risk a direct attack until we have more information on its strengths and weaknesses. Alpha 1, you have been selected to fly reconnaissance against the Hades. Command has requested data regarding the communications, sensors, weapons, and navigation subsystems of the warship.
We're doing this
Information on the
stealth
fighter
mission.
bay
Yeah.
and engine subsystems would also be valuable, but they are not as critical. The GTSC Herschel will oversee this operation. Your fighter's computer will be linked to the Herschel's computer, and your fighter will automatically upload your scan data as it is acquired.
And there I was thinking we might be able to push through and finish this today.
To protect itself from the Hades' powerful beam weaponry, the Herschel will attempt to mask its sensor signature. This will prevent the Hades computer from acquiring target lock on the vessel, and the Herschel's small size should make manual targeting nearly impossible.
Attempt and should are
If
doing
we're
a lot
lucky,
of lifting
the gunners
there.
on the
And
Hades
lucky.
won't bother with her. Choose your loadout quickly, pilot. We won't have much time before the Hades leaves the system. This is the best chance we have to get the intelligence we need. Let's make the most of it.
Nav, comms, weapons and sensors, possibly also fighter bay and engines. So I guess this is where we finally take out the Loki? I mean, it's not the fastest we've got, that'd be the Valkyrie. Let's go with that. We can take a Banshee. Sure, why not? And, like, it really doesn't matter what missiles we take, because we've got, like, none of them.
Computer uplink is online and active. All systems are go. Good. Alpha, the Hades will reach the jump node in less than 5 minutes. You must gather all the data you can before it departs. Beta and Gamma wings are at your disposal. Delta and Epsilon are on standby. Good luck, pilot.
Heads up, we've got visitors.
Everyone cover me.
Roger that, sir.
That is the important thing here. Okay, this doesn't seem to be quite such a stealth mission, so there's that. Oh goody, they've got EMP.
Sensor data transmitted successfully. One down and 3 to go. Keep it up, pilot.
Working on it.
Looks like the sensor masking is functioning properly. Good thing, or that shot would have pulverized us.
I'm losing systems. Help me out!
I don't care. You are all ablative armor.
Halfway there, Alpha 1.
For the love of God. Nope, no. Wrong button.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Where actually is the thing I'm meant to be scanning? Oh god, I'm trapped. There we go. There we go. I almost had that. Is it on the other side? And I'm trying to do it a glitchy way that I don't need to. Yes. 3 down. What's the thing I need now? Looks like it's on the other side here. Yes.
Command, we're under attack. Request fighter cover.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Pilots, break off and defend the Hershey. Your targeting container has been boarded. We'll resume our mission once the science cruiser is secure.
Delta wing has arrived. Awaiting orders.
Got the scans. Got it. Fighter bay.
Enemy wing has just arrived. Command, we need more fighter cover. We won't survive another salvo. New contact on sensors. It's the PVD Hope. Hope, your orders were to withdraw to Alpha Centauri for repair. What are you doing in Vega?
We are here to avenge ourselves against the GTI. All pilots stand clear of the Hades.
Nailed it.
Admiral, your ship won't survive this engagement. Stand down and return to base immediately.
Survival must come second to victory, command. Sam Yosuda.
That didn't do
Primary
much.
failure on the Juggernaut's engine array. The Hades has been disabled. All pilots, stand by for a mission update. Pilots, we're readying bomber wings to destroy the Hades. Your objectives... Wait. The Hades engines are coming back online.
And it's jumping away. Good job, all. But hey, I scanned everything. So there's that. Lots of people died. The Herschel's
The
fine.
Hades has jumped to Deneb. Pilots, return to the Soyakaze.
Okay. See? Sweet. That actually went worryingly well.
The events we have just witnessed
Jesus, that's a lot
have
of text.
dramatically underscored the necessity of defeating the GTI rebellion. The Hades survived both the collision with and the explosion of a fully armed Typhoon-class destroyer. The crew of the PVD Hope sacrificed their lives and their ship in a valiant attempt to bring victory to the GTA and PvE. Though they were unsuccessful, they will be remembered with honor. Unfortunately, Command must still deal with the consequences of the failed strike. Although the Hope had unloaded her pilots and non-essential personnel before moving against the Hades, we have lost a well-trained and highly skilled command crew. With our weakened fleets dispersed over several systems to contain the rebellion, it is becoming increasingly apparent that we will not be able to marshal sufficient forces quickly enough to confront the Hades.
We won't be able to do it, so let's do it.
But to attack with what we have. Command hopes that between the intelligence acquired from the repulse and the scan data obtained from our reconnaissance, we should be able to find a weakness in the Hades before it reaches its destination. Our reconnaissance was a complete success as we scanned all 4 of the required
Abrupt tone
subsystems on the
shift.
Hades. Excellent work. Our tacticians are analyzing the data you acquired as we speak, and we expect to receive a preliminary report in a few hours. This information will significantly improve our odds in the upcoming counterattack. Additionally, you were able to scan the Hades fighter bay. Intelligence has expressed great alarm at your findings, but their analysis remains
Results
classified
are
for the time
unknown but
being.
scary.
You are also able to scan one of the Hades engines. Our engineers are incorporating your findings into their analysis as they search for a weakness in the Juggernaut's defenses. This information may explain why the Hades was temporarily disabled.
I thought that was just because
Admiral
it just got
Tess has
hit
taken
by a
special
destroyer.
note of your performance over the last few missions and has selected you to lead the attack against the Hades.
Great.
Your familiarity with the Juggernaut's defenses will give us an extra edge in the upcoming battle, and your proven leadership and piloting skill are unequaled in this squadron.
Doubt.
Command has allowed our strategists and tacticians 6 hours to formulate a battle plan, after which the Soyakaze will jump to Deneb to pursue the Hades. In the meantime, I suggest you get some rest. Dismissed.
I mean, when have I ever done a thing like that? And I think now we are actually going into the last mission. Do we push through and get it done? Let's see how it goes.
The
Oh,
GTA,
hey, more reading.
PvE, and GTI are now engaged in an all-out conflict that could determine the future of the Terran Vasudan history. Although the bulk of the GTI fleet has been contained in Beta Aquila and
I realise
Vega,
I'm ragging on all
the
kinds of
GTI
things
flagship
for this,
Hades is still at large and
I'm
must
gonna
be
continue.
stopped. The Soyakaze is the only ship within range to intercept the Juggernaut before she can carry out her ultimate objective. Victory or defeat will be decided in the next few hours.
Can I vote defeat and we just go?
You are being informed on a need-to-know basis about the Hades project, and are hereby notified that all information regarding it is classified level Omega. Divulging this information, directly or indirectly, to any persons other than those specifically authorized by the Galactic Terran Alliance is a treasonous offense, punishable by death.
That is a war crime.
I
The
believe.
GTD Hades was conceived and designed in 2324, when it became apparent that the Terran Vasudan War would not be won decisively in a matter of months. This super destroyer would be nearly invulnerable to bomber, cruiser, and destroyer attacks, and would be able to mount full-scale planetary assaults unaided. Construction began the following year in the Delta Serpentis shipyards. When the Shivans arrived in 2335, the Hades was nearing completion. The GTI conducted extensive studies of the aliens, particularly of the Lucifer, and put the new developments to use in the Hades. With their ultimate weapon now boasting Sheevan beam weaponry and Terran-Sheevan hybrid systems, GTI forces waited for the deployment order from GTA High Command. But the order never came. Unlike every other ceasefire over the course of the Terran-Vasudan War, this one held. The GTA and PvE set aside their differences to counter the Sheevan threat, and in the process, developed a grudging respect for each other. Galactic Terran intelligence, however, could not easily discard the investment and momentum of 10 years' worth of work on the Hades. According to statements by captured operatives, the GTI concluded that the GTA had lost sight of its original goal and decided to take matters into its own hands.
This is so
The GTI
long.
appears to have been positioning itself to overthrow the GTA government as soon as the Terrans had recovered enough from the Great War to stand on their own. Once the Sheevans were defeated, the GTI would dissolve the Terran-Vasudan Treaty and strike the final blow against PvE. The Terran-Vasudan War would finally be won. The exposure of the GTI conspiracy has prevented their plan from coming to fruition, but the GTI may yet succeed in their ultimate objective. Our reconnaissance against the Hades has indicated that its engines are enhanced with Sheevan components, which may enable the Juggernaut to use jump nodes too unstable for Terran and Vasudan vessels. Command believes that, rather than pursuing a random course of destruction, the Hades is actually en route to Altair and Aldebaran via the Deneb-Altair phasing jump node.
Why would you assume they were on a random course of destruction when they are literally a military intelligence group?
Beyond any possibility of interception by GTA or PvE forces. The Deneb-Altair jump node is no longer stable enough for our ships to traverse, which means that any counterattack would have to go the long way around via Alpha
Why is it
Centauri.
stable enough for the Hades
By
to
then,
traverse?
the Hades will have had more than enough time to devastate the Vasudan home
I have
system
additional
unopposed.
questions. Oh wait, no, they said that, didn't they? Yeah, okay, I was talking over that.
There are some within the
engines and all
GTA
that.
who favor the GTI in this conflict. Indeed, many officers and pilots have defected to the GTI, and many others have argued that the Vasudans would behave the same as the GTI if they were in the same position. I can only answer by saying I believe this is the right thing to do, and I believe the Vasudans would defend us if the situation were reversed. It may be difficult for each species to see past the horrors of the past 14 years, but the Vasudans seem to be holding up their end of the bargain. The PvE continue to work closely with the GTA in our campaign to track and destroy the Lucifer, even after the devastation of Vasuda Prime removed their main motivation for doing so. And the GTA and PvE continue to share military resources and intelligence even today. We should honor their continued support with our own.
I'm not arguing, but at the same time I feel like it just added a different motivation for destroying the Lucifer. Alright, let's roll it. Lost
The Hades has been tracked to an abandoned cargo depot in orbit around Deneb 3. This once prosperous colony was utterly destroyed by the Sheevans earlier this year, and the shattered remains of many warships drift nearby. The Hades engines are currently offline, and we believe she is repairing the damage sustained in the collision with the PVD Hope. This may be our only chance to destroy the Juggernaut before it reaches Altair. Soyakaze is making the subspace jump to Deneb as we speak. Advanced fighter wings will be launched immediately upon the Soyakaze's arrival in the system, and the Soyakaze herself will move into position to challenge the Hades directly as soon as her jump drives are recharged. The Hades has 5 main beam cannons that must be destroyed for the Soyakaze to have a chance of victory.
5 guarantees.
Alpha Wing will fly tactical assault using tsunami bombs to destroy the Hades beam emplacements. Beta Wing will cover them. When the Soyakaze arrives to confront the Hades, Delta and Epsilon Wings will also be deployed.
And it'll probably work,
we have a limited window of opportunity to destroy the Hades before it concludes its activity at the depot and leaves the system. The capabilities of this warship are unthinkable, and in the hands of the GTI, it is a terrible weapon. The security of the Terran and Vasudan species is in your hands now, pilots. You know the consequences of failure. Good luck.
just do this or we all die. What are we flying? Zeus's. I could take an Ursa instead. Like, just maximize my bomberness. And we can take Harbingers. Why would we take Tsunamis when we have Harbingers? They do, like, twice as much damage. I mean, I can carry fewer of them, but... Wow, yeah, I'd get 3 shots if I double locked them. Well, I then don't double lock them out. Let's just double Prometheus. Alright, let's do this! Let's do this.
Let's rock and roll.
I can afford to miss basically one
Alpha
shot.
Station. We estimate less than 2 minutes until our subspace drives are recharged. Destroy as many of the Hades turrets as you can in that time.
Working on it.
Godspeed, pilots.
New hostiles in the area.
Cool, cover us. Okay, let's go.
Watch your back, sir.
That's what we have fighters for.
Fight on your tail, sir.
Look, Beta, cover
Yes,
me
sir.
for God's sake. Also, that Harbinger seems not to have done a damn thing.
The dorsal beam cannon has been destroyed.
Or maybe it just went very slowly.
Could any one of you fly, boys?
Tower beam cannon is disarmed.
The Soyukoze is now on station.
So, about that bit where anyone was going to cover me and not leave me on 13% health. This is a stupid idea.
Port side beam turret is down.
Delta Wing has arrived.
Why did it work?
Waiting orders.
Cool. Delta, also cover me, but do a better job.
Epsilon Wing has arrived, awaiting orders.
The starboard beam turret has been knocked out.
Good work, pilot. All the beam cannons facing the Soyukoze have been destroyed. Continue your attack.
Yeah.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
Yeah, that is all the beam cannons down, which is, it's weird that it's not showing all the beam cannons is destroyed.
The Hades has deployed bombers. We are launching Theta Wing to intercept.
Where's its weapons subsystems? That sounds like it could eat a Harbinger.
Heads up, we've got visitors.
Wow, that didn't take down the subsystem. I'm impressed. These things, what did it say, like 104,000 subsystem damage? Oh. Hang on. Had to wait for
rearm. Calling in a support ship.
Roger, sir. On our way. Everyone, cover me, for God's sake. Yeah, I mean, same.
Rearming complete, sir. Heads up, we have company.
Great. Love it. Love company so much.
Enemy wing just arrived.
Cool, but allow me to reiterate how that's not my job. Should have switched quicker. Taking all its sensors down couldn't hurt.
Enemy bombers have inflicted heavy damage. Take them out now, pilot.
Hull taking serious. Damn it!
Heads up, we have company. How are we ever gonna kill this thing? It's twice as big as an Orion and probably 8 times as strong.
Just keep fighting. This is the same as every other assault mission you've been on. It's just going to take longer. Stay focused. The Hades isn't going anywhere.
We're lucky the Hope managed to hit the engine array. The more strain we can put on this ship, the better. I'm guessing those Terran Sheevan integrated systems aren't entirely stable.
Delta Wing has arrived. Awaiting orders.
Engaging the enemy.
It's all very good that it's telling me it's got aspect lock, but the chance of a fighter getting hit by a Harbinger, it's low.
We're taking severe damage, pilot. Intercept those bombs or we won't make it.
Either we could intercept the bombs, or we could just destroy the bombers.
Enemy wing just arrived.
I mean, ideally we could do both, I guess. You're heavy and trucky, but I'm truckier than you. Chicken is gay, mercies always win.
The Hades is at 50% hull integrity. Continue your attack, pilots, and look out for your wingmen.
Okay, no more enemy bombers. So it might just be time to
Enemy wing has just arrived.
start dropping some more bombs on the Hades. Any other subsystems I can rack? Comms, you don't need those.
I'm losing. No!
New hostiles in the area.
Navigation? Nah, you don't need that either. Where are you gonna go? I'm gonna need a support ship.
Delta wing.
Roger, sir. On our way.
In fact, I can double up my harbingers now that I'm not going for specific areas so much. Oh, I'm within range. Excellent. Consider getting wrecked.
Rearming complete, sir.
Actually, no, if I'm still taking out turrets and that, single harbingers is fine. In fact, I should really be taking out some enemy bombs.
This is Admiral Amenhotep of the CBC Guardian. Allied Terran vessels, please respond.
This is Admiral Teft of the GTD Soyakose. Greetings, Admiral. I was not aware that the Guardian had been repaired yet.
Regrettably, it has not. We are still in orbit around Cygnus Prime, but let us dispense with protocol, for the time is short. Am I correct in assuming that you have engaged the GTI destroyer Hades?
Affirmative, Admiral. Our bombers are attacking the Hades near Deneb 3.
Enemy wing has just arrived.
And so the circle completes itself. Remarkable. I wish to inform you, Admiral, that one of our fighter squadrons just repelled a Hammer of Light ambush against the GTC Orth and two bomber wings.
Whoa.
These craft had entered the Deneb system in an attempt to engage the Hades, but were apparently provided incorrect information by a traitor sympathetic to the GTI. If you will transmit your coordinates, I will redeploy the Orth and its wings to your location.
Heads up, we have company.
Transmitting now. Admiral Amenhotep, you have our sincerest gratitude.
What do you mean they've got a beam turret we haven't destroyed?
The gratitude is ours, but you may repay us by recounting the story of your victory over the GTI. Saw Terra, vessels of the GTI. Admiral Amenhotep out.
Ah, the Soyakase is going down, isn't it? Really, that's on the fighters. I'm doing my job, and frankly astoundingly well, given that I'm very nearly dead.
Oh my god. We've lost the Soyokaze. Enemy wing has just arrived.
They're gonna tell us we failed.
We must destroy the Hades at all costs. The GTI must be stopped here and now.
GTC Ord, now on station. We are targeting the Hades.
It's good to see you again, Orb. I really like your new friend.
Iota 1 here. If you can keep those fighters off us, pilot, we'll take down that juggernaut faster than we can blink.
The ventral beam cannon has been disabled.
This is Pi 1. The honor of destroying the Hades must fall to the GTA, but the warriors of the PPN will do whatever we can to assist.
Didn't realize there was still a cannon going. Because I could have sworn we cycled through before and couldn't see anything. Ugh. Okay. Like I say, I low-key can't believe we're alive. Whoa. This new wing really did bring all the ordnance with them.
This is the...
This was the ore.
The Hades has taken substantial damage. Keep hammering, pilots.
God, Harbingers go so slowly.
I need to rearm. Calling in a support ship.
And hit like the fist of God.
Command, the Hades is moving.
The Hades appears to have channeled all its remaining power into its main engine. Pilots, you must either disable or destroy the Hades before it can escape. Move it! The Hades is going critical.
Yeah.
Stand clear.
That is a large explosion.
Well done, pilot. The GTI insurgency has been defeated. Return to base for a hero's welcome.
Yes! If they tell us we've lost because the Soyokaze went down, I am going to flip this table. Thank God. Now for a very loud cinematic. Very loud cinematic, I apologize. death that it deserves. Sure hope that planet wasn't inhabited.
In the year 2321 of Terran Reckoning, a complicated misunderstanding between Terran and Vasudan diplomats ignited a war of civilizations. No common ground was possible between ourselves and the aliens, we said. Driven by our hatreds, our fears and insecurities, we fought the Vasudans to defend the very concept of what it meant to be a sentient being. 14 years later, we discovered the true aliens, not created in the image of God, but of something else, something evil.
I'm sorry?
They built no monuments to their heroes, produced no great works of art. They knew only destruction. It was the experience and preparedness of the Vasudan War that allowed us to defeat the Shivans. But it was the Shivans that forced us to reconsider the Vasudans. Was not this species worthy of respect? Could we not put aside our differences to confront the greater threat? And yet the GTI understood that this alliance was motivated by instinct and pursued with reluctance. How long would it endure once removed from the forge of necessity? Seizing the advantage, the GTI attacked, and with cosmic irony, their attack cemented the very friendship they had believed was impossible. Cast out from Eden, we strike our path across the galaxy in search of a purpose and a home. Yet we face the unknown future in a new partnership birthed from the ashes of adversity. For the first time in memory, we know peace.
Okay, so first of all, what in the
Welcome to the GTD Intrepid
Christian
pilots.
hegemony?
The destruction of the GTD Soyokaze is a tragedy for everyone in the Alliance, especially for those of you so recently stationed on the GTD Creo. Fortunately, the Soyokaze was not lost in vain. The Hades has been destroyed and the GTI rebellion is no more. All remaining GTI forces throughout Terran Vasudan space have surrendered. Members of the Provisional GTA government have already begun the process of reconstructing in cooperation with our Vasudan allies. It is ironic that, far from tearing our two species apart, this conflict has brought them closer together than ever before. Admiral Amenhotep, commander of the PVD Guardian and the Vasudan 13th Battle Group, has expressed interest in personally meeting with the pilots who flew against the Hades, a rare gesture on the part of a Vasudan. Debris from the Hades is still raining down on Deneb 3. Due to the sensitive nature of the technology it contained, the planet will be quarantined until the wreckage can be disposed of. Terran Command has classified all data regarding the technology used in this
quarantined the planet. Sure hope it wasn't inhabited.
We expect to see these advances in future Terran and Vasudan warship designs. For conspicuous gallantry at the risk of your own life, you have distinguished yourself above and beyond the call of duty in the highest traditions of military service.
Above, I am often.
You are hereby awarded the Galactic Service Medal, the most prestigious honor bestowed by the Galactic Terran Alliance.
Yeah, goes nicely next to our Medal of Honor. We're done! The campaign is over! The campaign is over! Well, if they were correct that the 18 missions here were based on but superior to the original Silent Threat, then how much of an absolute mess must that have been? Yeah. I get what they were going for. I don't think they hit it. That's a shame. Also, I can only apologise for the incredibly loud knockoff Grieg music in that last cinematic. And also, just the bit where it's like, we assumed that the Vesudans were totally alien and no common ground was possible. But that was foolish of us. And then because 14 years later we met this new alien, who were true aliens and no common ground was possible. And it's just like, do you not hear yourself? Our foe is morally irredeemable. Oh no, we were fools. This foe is morally irredeemable. We have decided that these people are complete aliens that no communication can be reached with, who produce no works of art, and how do you know? Yeah, God, that felt very American. With love to all my American viewers, and I know you're there. Jesus. Okay, but more importantly, we're done. Which means next time, we get to go on to FreeSpace 2, which I am reasonably certain is actually really good. And frankly, replaying FreeSpace 2 is the reason I started doing this series in the first place. Just like a fool, I thought I'd do the expansion. But we're good. Right, so I guess we've run long, but, you know, it's a finale, that happens. So I guess it's time for the wrap-up. Thanks so much, everyone who's watched. Thanks for watched all of this crap to the end. Very much appreciated. You guys are the reason I could get through 2.5 hours on one mission. Yeah, if you've been watching, you know where to find me, but just in case, this is twitch.tv/Serasent, that's SERASENT, the House of Hubris, and I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 PM British time. That is 9 AM Eastern, 6 Pacific. Other time zones are available. And yeah, we will be going on to FreeSpace 2, which, I mean, I'm really hoping it stands up to everything I'm saying, but it's good. It's a good video game. If you want to be notified when I am live, because I'm considering doing some bonus ones, like it's Bank Holiday Monday, so I might do something then you can get notified when I'm live by throwing us a follow. Doesn't cost you anything, and Twitch will handily tell you when I'm around. If you do miss anything, VODs are on the Twitch for 8 weeks after the fact, or for everything else you can go to the YouTube, link is down there, says VOD Archive. If the link isn't there, then you're already watching it there. And that's got everything back to the start of the channel, which is getting on for 2 years, which is just wild to me. There's lots of games there, so, you know, there'll probably be something for you, and if there isn't, let me know what would be. What else? While you're there, if you want to subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything there either, and you will get hot, fresh VODs in your subscription feed every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and also it'll put me closer to the point where I can actually have a URL I can say, rather than just pointing at a link. The link's down there. Other things, if you feel like me ruthlessly crushing a coup in favour of America continuing to America, you can subscribe or cheer on the Twitch, but you very much don't have to. Just turn up and hang out and be good to each other, and everyone's having a good time. If you want to find me elsewhere on the internet, the best place to find me for my sins is, and everything else in fact, is on Twitter at Waruce, that's WARUCE, where I do all the usual Twitter things. And also, if you want to see me in other projects, then check out twitch.tv/thehypegoblin, that's THEHYPEGOBLIN, every Saturday night at 10:30 PM British time, that is 5:30 Eastern. I always find myself about to say the Pacific time it's 2:30, isn't it? And then I have to work it out because I've not got that bit locked down clearly. I can maths. And we are actually back this week, so that gives me just under 4 hours. Excellent. Love it. Yeah, I'll be back for Numenera, Stars in the Stone, ongoing actual play campaign. We're back. It's exciting. We've got a few episodes to go. And yeah, let's see if we can save the world, or indeed ourselves, or frankly anything. Collection of plastic lizards at this point. And also, if you want to see even more of my face and you have access to British TV, then check out Channel 4, 5 o'clock British time, every week every day this week, where I'll be on Moneybags, trying to win myself a large amount of money. Because, you know, local streamer needs large amount of money, news at 11. And if you can't watch it live, then channel4.com will have it for catch-up. And that also counts if you're somewhere else but using a VPN, hint hint. Okay, I think that is actually everything this time. So, once again, thank you all. Thanks for bearing with me through what has been a fairly lumpy ride. And I will see you on Tuesday when we start the game I actually came here for. Love you all, and I'll see you then. Dismissed.